Alright, number one, we're going to find the slope of this tangent line using the limit definition of a derivative. So we're going to find the limit is h approaches 0 of f of 6 plus h minus f of 6 all over h, since this is our x value that we're trying to find the slope at. So f of 6 plus h, that is just function notation. That means we're going to take 6 plus h and substitute it into that function for x. So we have the limit is h approaches 0 of 1 over, instead of x, we're going to put 6 plus h in its place. So 6 plus h, 6 plus h minus 4. Alright, so just that is taking the place of the x. Minus f of 6, we're just putting 6 in the place of x. Well, that one we can kind of simplify right off the bat. We're going to get 1/2. And it just happens that that's going to be this value right here, f of 6. What we get when we put 6 into the function, well, that's our ordered pair, 6, 1/2. We put 6 in, we get 1/2 out. And that's all over h. Alright, so now we can simplify this part here as well. The 6 plus h minus 4, we can write that as 1 over h plus 2 minus 1/2 over h. Now, we can't use direct substitution here because we're going to get 0 over 0. So to take care of that, we need to multiply the top and the bottom by the lowest common denominator, which is both of these denominators combined. 2 times h plus 2. So we're going to multiply the top and the bottom by that. So we're multiplying each of these on top. And when we multiply this whole first one by 2 times h plus 2, the h plus 2's cancel out. So we're going to have just a 2 left over. When we take this whole thing times negative 1/2, the negative's going to stay there, the 2's cancel out, and we're left with h plus 2. Very important you keep parentheses around that h plus 2. That minus is getting distributed to both of those. On the bottom, we're just going to leave this as 2h times h plus 2. We're not going to distribute there. We just did it on top to get rid of those fractions. Now we're going to go ahead and distribute this subtraction. Subtract each of these. We get the limit as h approaches 0. We get 2 minus h minus 2. So the 2 minus the 2 gives us 0. We're left with h on top. 2h times h plus 2 on the bottom. Those h's cancel out. And now we can use direct substitution because those are what were giving us that 0 over 0 from earlier. So we're left with 1 over 2 times h plus 2. We can evaluate this with direct substitution. So if we put 0 in for h, we're going to get 1 over 2 times 0 plus 2, so 2. We get 1/4 for our slope.